This episode of Mid-Ohio Rock Show is brought to you by Two Cousins Pizza Company. Located at 103 North Main Street in downtown Mansfield, Two Cousins offers the best pizza, subs, and stromboli in the area at family-friendly prices. To see their menu, find out their daily specials, and more, check out their website at twocousinspizzaco.com. Two Cousins Pizza. It's the world's best pizza, relatively speaking.
Hey everybody, I'm Tommy Barnes and welcome to the Mid-Ohio Rock Show. We're outside, we're actually right next to the Brickyard here in downtown Mansfield. It's the 10th anniversary of the Final Friday concert series, very first one for the year. We've got a great summer planned. If you just go to the Brickyard on Facebook, you'll be able to check out the schedule for this year. But I got to tell you, we're super stoked. First time playing this band, this stage rather, is a band called Acoustic Edge. And we got Mitch and Heidi, who I guess by the time this thing airs, been married about a year, so congrats on that. Pretty cool stuff.
Thank you.
You guys, you know, my wife and I last year for our 35th anniversary went down to Nashville for about 3 or 4 days, and you know you gotta love Nashville, whether you're going to Broadway or going to the Parthenon or one of the cool parks around the area. You guys meet up like in a honky tonk? Is that kind of how things got started for you?
Yeah, for the most part. Yep. We met each other actually at a competition where she was singing and I was playing with the band. So and then we ended up meeting back up in Nashville and just kind of started playing music.
Talk about the band you were in and then maybe what you were singing. Was it completely different styles at that time?
Yeah, I was playing, I played in a Copus Hill Bluegrass band with my dad for a long time, and actually the bass player with us played there too, and then we just kind of parted ways with that, and then ended up, Steve and Heidi and myself started playing, the three of us, just around some bars and stuff, doing what we like to do, and then we added Eric a few years after that, and then started playing more and more. We do it basically for ourselves, the music we like, and you know, we do some covers, and we like to write and stuff like that.
You know, writing is so huge. I've got two sons that both play, and one of my sons has got notebook after notebook, and I remember he was a 6'2" white skinny rapper, and I remember talking to him about, you know, taking those lyrics and adapting them to other genres of music and things of that nature. Have you guys kind of found where you've been able to do anything when you collectively got together to make that happen?
Oh yeah, I mean, it always kind of stems back to what we like, and that's kind of like a train beat roots music, if that makes any sense. But like Heidi's song that she just wrote that's on this new CD, we've been told by everybody that's heard it, it doesn't have a genre. You can't call it really anything. So, and there's some banjo and stuff in it, but you really wouldn't know.
You know something, it's just like looking at Marshall Tucker or Jethro Tull. Who would have thought a flute would appear in a band like that? But you know what, without it, it wouldn't be the band.
I'm going to Jackson.
You know, as I was catching up on some of your YouTube stuff, I think one of the coolest videos that I saw, Heidi, was you guys at a campground. All of a sudden there's a guitar, somebody saying, the next thing you know you're singing, and man, I mean, that's just warm as a campfire to me when you get around to do that kind of stuff.
Well, in the summertime, we do a lot of festivals, a lot of outdoor festivals where there's a lot of camping involved and things like that. So that's our kind of where we came from. Grew up playing the outdoor music festivals, and that's kind of where we, you know, do the bars and the outdoor festivals. That's kind of
you probably, I would imagine, when you talked about your pop, you probably had a big lineage of family that played back in the day, right?
Yeah, my grandfather played old country, like Marty Robbins type music and stuff like that, and then my dad's always played bluegrass, played banjo, and I started playing banjo when I was younger, and then it went from that to couldn't have two banjo players in a band, so I had to learn how to play mandolin. So
next thing you know, you got the banjo laying down. It's a slide banjo, right? Heidi, this may be kind of a goofy question, but when do you think, as a singer, you kind of found your voice? Were you a little girl, teenager? When did you kind of?
I was probably 5 the first time I ever sang in church.
Really?
Yes. That's where I learned to sing lead, harmony, just listening to other people sit next to me. Of course, it wasn't always, what I wanted to follow, but yeah, those are the building blocks that got you where you are today, though, yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it went on to Little Orphan Annie. Loved her, so I used her as who I followed to learn to sing even better. I was probably 16 in school singing choir.
Right.
Did all of that, and then I didn't do anything for a long time.
That tends to be the case a lot of times. You discovered voice, didn't you?
No.
Okay. Cut that out.
Well, I was coming from Montgomery. I had my guitar on my back. When a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk, hollow eyed. Said, it's a long walk to Nashville. Would you like a ride, son? Well, I sat down in the front seat, turned on the radio. Them sad old songs coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. Then I noticed the stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light. And I knew there was something strange about his ride. He said, "Sister, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you big star found, let me warn you, it's a long hard ride."
When they talk about the school of rock or just the school of music, it is just that, because as you guys know, my wife and I, last night we're up at Lake Erie, and we're in this big bar. Cavaliers are trying to close out, Game 5 against Boston to go to the finals. Julie and I, out of 100 people, were the only ones paying attention to what was going on. And you see that musically. You're on the stage playing, and everybody's doing their thing, but it's got to be really gratifying when they're either singing your songs or really paying attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, we've been getting that the past couple of years. We have a good group of people that come to watch us a lot of the times, and she writes some really good songs, and they, a lot of our fan base really likes, and they sing along to them. That's super cool. It's definitely something that we didn't think would ever happen. So.
But look, here we are, 2017. You get invited to the Brickyard stage to be able to do this, and before the evening's over, there's going to be 4,000 people out here screaming and yelling and having a great time.
Well, good. Hopefully we don't screw up too bad.
Well, if you do, I'm sure you know how to correct it and just go along. The only people who are going to know it are you guys on stage.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, this is Mitch and Heidi from Acoustic Edge. You can check out stuff on YouTube for these guys, Facebook, all kinds of social media. And we are stoked that you're here tonight to be able to play for us.
Happy to be here.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
All right. You bet. Thank you. You bet. Acoustic Edge, Mid-Ohio Rock Show. I'm Tommy, and we'll catch you down the road sometime.